Hello students, how are you? Myself Roji, your IP teachers. Today I am going to explain you the applications of NUMPY using the practical example. So we use the Python ideally to discuss the applications of NUMPY array. Let's see the applications of NUMPY array. Means using the NUMPY, we can calculate the mean, median, standard deviation, variance, covariance, etc. So first of all, we calculate the mean. Suppose marks is a variable that stores the marks of students. These are the marks of students. And we want to calculate the what is the mean value of marks. For calculating the mean value of marks, we use mean functions of NUMPY array. And we have imported the NUMPY array as import NUMPY as n. Means n is a variable of NUMPY types. Here we calculate mean equals to n dot mean function. And in mean function, the argument marks is passed and it calculates the mean value. And when we calculate the mean, print mean, then the result will be 89.7692. Same way, we can calculate the median. Median equals to MED equals to n dot n is a numpy and we use the median function. And in median functions, we passes the argument just like marks. We pass the argument marks and we print variable name for calculating the median is mid. And let's see the output 87.0 means the median of this data will be the 87.0. Same way we can use the standard deviations. Means we can calculate the standard deviation using the NUMPY array. Means how we calculate the standard deviation? For calculating the standard deviation, we use the STD functions. Means we use the STD functions for calculating the standard deviation. Means suppose variable's name is ST equals to n dot STD function, and STD function calculate the standard deviations of marks. Standard deviations of mark. Then we print ST. ST is a variable that stores the standard deviations of marks. Then result will be the 9.25. Means how we calculate the standard deviations. Means for there are so many processes in statistics to calculate the standard deviations, mean, median, etc. But here we use the STD functions to calculate the standard deviations. Means for calculating the standard deviation, we use the STD functions. Same way, we can also calculate the percentile. We can also calculate the percentiles of students. Means if the students will get 95 marks, then what will be the percentiles? So percentiles can also be calculated using the NUMPY array. Means for calculating the percentile, we use the percentile method. We calculate the percentile method. Suppose I am explaining with the help of example. Suppose we use the percent PER equals to n dot percentile. Percentile method, and in percentile method we passes the two arguments. First one is the marks, means, or second one is the percentile value of student. Suppose the percentile value of student will be the data of the student will get 94 marks, Then what will be the percentiles? Print. Percentile is 105.24. Means first argument is the all the data, and second argument the marks that marks of that particular students, and the percentile method calculate the marks of percentage of this marks. Means what will be the percentage value of 94 out of this data. Again, a method, next method for using the NumPy array is the calculating the variance and covariance. How we calculate the variance and covariance in NumPy array. Calculating the variance and covariance means uh, to calculate the variance, we have to first of all we have to find out the mean value, and second one we have to subtract the mean value in each of the data. Means for differences from the mean, and after that we have to find the square value of the mean value, and then um, uh, and we have to calculate the average of this square value, and then we calculate the variance method. Then we obtain the variance using the formula. But in NumPy we can easily calculate the variance using the var function. Suppose we have to print the variance of the marks. Means we use the variance var equals to n dot var function, and argument is marks. Then print so many long process there are, and variance is 85.712. For calculating the variance, there are so many processes, but here in NumPy, we can use only VAR functions to calculate the variance of a number. Okay, students, these are the applications. We can also calculate the covariance, correlation, regression, means so many statistical functions by using the only function name and passing the argument in NumPy. So there are so many important and useful applications of NumPy array. Means we can use only the function name and pass the argument, and we will get the result. So it is very important in any business organizations to calculate the summary of data using the NumPy array. So students, next day, we will introduce you the Python's pandas. And before introducing the Python panda, I am going to explain you the summary of NumPy array. And next video will be the summary of NumPy array. And after that, we will introduce the Python panda. Okay, students. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channels, and we will discuss the new topics in next class. Thank you, students.